Yeah, my name is Santosh. We are 19 CS 1242. Today I am going to explain sixth experiment in OS. And this is my name and this is my number, Santosh, and this is my register number. Here I have included US string, include string, hint main, then count, enter the number of processors, what the process you are going to give, and then end. After that, hint p, and after that, cnp count, enter the number of resources, and after that, end. Hint r and client r, hint locate, then hint maximum pr, hint need p and r, hint available are hint worth and dole finish, and then string the sequence of that, and after that from hint I is in the loop of 0, then I is greater than p, then I plus plus, then count, enter the details for p to the string, and then end. Count, enter the location, and 1 for hint j is equals to 0, j is greater than r, and then j plus plus, and after that cin allocate I and j, and then count, enter the maximum, and then end. For I in j is equals to 0, j is greater than r, then j plus plus, and after that, since maximum I of j, count, enter the variable list, and end the thing, and for I in the loop of I is equals to 0, then I is greater than r, and I plus plus, then c in available of I. After that, for I is greater than I is equals to 0, I is greater than p, I plus plus, for I in the range j is equals to 0, then j plus plus, and after that need of I and j, maximum of I and j, allocate the I and j. After that, hint new register new reverse, then count, enter the request to be deleted, end. Count processors number of end since no register, then enter the request of the processors, and then end. And then end. Here I have to check the whether the loop is not equals to 1, then process has been exceeded its maximum claim, while 1 for hint I is equals to 0, I is greater than 3, I plus plus, finish of I is equals to true, then hint flag is equals to 0. For hint j is equals to 0, j is greater than r, j plus plus, then if need I and j, okay, I and j, then flag of I, flag is equals to 0, finish the truth, then save sequency to the string, and allocate to count the string of a variable, the count, and hint temperature is equals to 0, hint I is equals to the size of finish, and I plus plus, then if finish I it will tell as the true. If temp is not equals to 0, then break the statement. Save sequences, count, system is in save state, save sequence, processor allocate to be the needed of the allocations, to string the count is equals to string allocate, then I plus 1, then count t, then count the string of a maximum variable of a string, j is equals to 0, j is greater than r, and j plus plus, and after that then count the string has been needed in the I and j, then count the value of n. If the processor I am going to take as the value as 5, and I will press enter. and enter the number of resources. What the resources I am going to give is the resources I am going to give as 3, and I am going to press enter, and the PO value of 0, and press enter, and 1, 0, enter, and after that 7, 5, and 3, 7, enter, 5, enter, and 3, enter. And now P1, what's the value you are going to take as the P1? P1 I am going to take as 2, enter, 0, enter, and again 0, enter. Enter the maximum. What is the maximum now? I am going to give as 3, enter, 2, enter, 2, and I am going to press enter. Now enter the details of P2. Now I am going to take as the value of P2 as 3, enter, 0, enter, 2, enter. Now enter the maximum 9, 0, and 2, enter. Okay. Now enter the details for P3. What's the value for P3? Okay. P3 I am going to give us 2, enter, 1, enter, 1, enter. Now enter the maximum. What's the maximum? 2, enter, 2, enter, and again I am going to give us 2, number enter. Now enter the details of P4. What are the details you are going to enter for P4? 0, enter, 0, enter, again 2, and I will press enter. Now enter the maximum variable of the maximum 4, enter, 3, enter, 3, and enter. Now enter the variability test. Variability test means I am going to give as 3, enter, and again 3, and enter, 2, and enter. Enter the requests for new request details. New request details means number I am going to give as 1, and I press enter. Enter the request for n resources 1, enter, 0, 2, 2, and enter. Now this is the sequence of a safety P0 and P1, P2, P3. This is the values allocated, maximum, and the needed. See here from the beginning I had entered the processors, enter the resource values P0 maximum, and P1, P2, P3, P4, and then variability list details, resources, system is been safety, and it will tell the processors allocated, maximum, unneeded. That's it. This is 6th one in our DBMS, and thank you.